How's it going, guys? StayWeird1993 here, or of course, if you know me from YouTube, it's StayWeird1993 Vlogs. Now, welcome back to our channel. We're going to be doing some Halo tonight again. So, if you catch me on my other channel for EDO Pro videos, which is DarkJX137, tonight we're doing Halo for a bit. Something a bit different, something a bit chill. So, let's just hop in. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, man. How's it going?
Alright.
Nice. I'm going to be doing a shorter stream tonight, so I'm hopping across onto Halo just because it's a short one.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Only because I've got to be up early with the kids in the morning, so it's going to be slightly shorter than normal. So I thought if I just play some multiplayer on Halo, at least I've got a stream in.
I was doing a bit of Halo today.
Oh, playing 3 or?
Just doing some PvE challenges.
Oh, the challenges that they do. Is it like, don't they update those weekly or is it daily?
Weekly.
Because I remember on Reach, you used to have it where you had daily challenges and weekly
Yeah.
challenges.
Yeah, but I did another level on Legendary.
Oh, nice one, nice one. Was that Halo 3 or
I did Uprising.
Uprising?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh my god, it was easy.
The thing is, when you go back across the older Halo games, especially if you're familiar with them, even the hard difficulties seem really easy. You know, because you just know what's coming.
Yeah.
It's like doing Legendary doesn't feel like Legendary when you've already played the game like 30 times or something.
When you first picked the fuel one gun up on Uprising,
Yeah,
I made it last rest. I made it last all of the level.
you made it last all the level. Oh,
I
Jesus.
made it last the entire level, and I was just fighting that brute.
Well, that's probably the best thing to do, isn't it? Like, save it for the bigger enemies.
Yeah, it lasted an entire one weapon lasted an entire level.
I mean, that's some skill. That'd be like, no, the next challenge I want to see is using the fuel rod from the beginning of the Covenant last the entire level.
Right now, what should I do? Back to my online or back to Fall Guys?
Cause I saw you do the I saw that Jurassic Park deck build you'd put in the chat as well.
Yeah,
That's
it's just
interesting.
it's just that, man. You know, we're talking about random decks.
Building a random
And
deck.
yeah, I did that, and it's just all dinosaurs you see in Jurassic Park and Jurassic World.
You see, I still need to build some random decks, but I'm thinking just random themes like, oh, this one's all got angels in it, or this one's got aggressive looking animals, or something like that. But then it's
Yeah.
trying to make that work. It's like, well, I suppose if I put Rescue Rabbit and Rescue Cat in there, maybe, I don't know. Um, but again, I haven't looked into that. And it's like, how many times can I XC summon and cheese it on these stupid builds? It's like, what can I link summon for no reason?
So how long are you stream for exactly?
Maybe an hour and 30 minutes.
Oh,
Maybe less.
yeah.
I'm not sure. I am quite tired. I keep meaning to
I'm,
buy myself some because on my diet that I'm on, because it's a low carbohydrate diet for
yeah.
just for a bit of health improvement and weight loss. It's like just not that I desperately need it, just more like I fancied losing a bit of weight.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, I found out that because I got really sad when I started this diet, because it was like, oh, I can't have any energy drinks then because there's lots of carbohydrates in Monster. Um,
Yeah.
Turns out I can have a sugar-free Red Bull and I can have 500 ml cans of it because there's no carbohydrates in it. And I'm just like, no one should ever tell me I can have as
Yeah.
much sugar-free Red Bull as I want, because
Yeah.
I will take that to the extreme.
Yeah. I don't know what to play. I don't know what to go on back on that way online or go back on Fall Guys,
Fall
which I got.
Guys.
It's a game that came out yesterday.
What is it? What's it do? What is it about?
It's basically Takashi's Castle.
Oh,
But you play as cute little characters instead.
Oh, so it's like Ninja Warrior slash Takeshi's Castles, like
Probably more like Total Wipeout and
yeah.
Takeshi's Castle.
So
It's really good.
so like
It's
an
only
obstacle.
16. It's only 16, but it's really fun.
Oh, cool. So it's like an obstacle course type thing,
Yeah.
but silly challenges and stuff.
Yeah, and only a certain amount of people each round can actually qualify.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
It's really good. It's only £16.
That's not bad at all.
I've been playing it today. It's right good.
I remember Takeshi's Castle when it was on TV all the time. And it was super interesting. Like, and I think I only ever saw one person actually win Takeshi's Castle. Because every single time in that final round where they've got to pilot those little things around, it was so easy to like have a water gun just destroy that little ring.
Yeah.
So I got yeah.
Yeah, it's a similar character style to Gang Beast.
Oh yeah, so like the little characters, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's essentially like Gang Beast. It's the character design like Gang Beast, but it's Takeshi's Castle, sort of Wipeout.
That sounds interesting.
And it starts with 60 players.
60?
And it narrows down each round.
Oh god, so it's you against like 60 other players?
Yes.
Have you won any yet?
I've managed to get into third round.
Oh nice. It's like I don't know how is it just like one singular difficulty, or are there higher difficulty levels, or
No, it's just like it chooses that there's different challenges you can play. It's like different modes you can play, or selected at random.
okay.
Which is really fun, which is really good.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, it does sound good. It's like an you know who I haven't heard from Klepto in a while.
I ain't either.
Could have been busy with work, I suppose, or you know,
Yeah.
much like me, he has parental duties as well. So
Yeah, and you can invite up to 4 people.
oh,
Up to
for
yeah, you and 3 others.
like a team.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's like a battle royale as well, really.
it's like a battle royale.
It's like a Takeshi's Castle battle royale.
This just
really.
sounds like it's getting crazier by the minute.
Oh, it is crazy.
It's
It only came out yesterday as well, and everyone's streaming it.
oh yeah, I was gonna say that'll be mega popular with the streamers, 100%. It's like for me, I'd much rather play some Halo at the moment. Just while I'm having a very tiring week. I don't know why. I'm just constantly tired this week. I sometimes have weeks like that where I just, no matter what I do, I'm still tired.
I'm just like that all the time.
You see, a lot of the time, I'm very much a morning person and I can get a lot done. But this week I've just been like, ugh. It's like feeling ill without the actual feeling ill. Just, you know, like when you're not well and you've got no energy.
Yeah.
It's like that feeling. It's like, you know, it's like we've got no energy, but there's actually nothing wrong with you. Like I was like, am I sick? Am I getting a cold or something? It's like, no, I'm fine. But no, I've just accepted that I'm just going to be tired as fuck this entire week. That's just the theme this week.
You know what? I might go back on Fall Guys just because it's just so much fun.
Why not? I say tomorrow night. Got childcare for a few hours, so I'm gonna go for some tapas in town with Chloe. It's been ages since we've been for Spanish tapas, and tapas is it's one of those things that I don't go for very often, but it's actually really good. I don't know if you've ever had tapas.
I don't really eat foreign food.
That's fair enough. It's basically like it's a method of dining that they sort of do in sort of the Mediterranean, where it's like small plates. You order like a bunch of small plate stuff. It's kind of like and it's a similar idea to what they call meze in Greece,
Yeah.
which is it's quite good because obviously I've been to Spain quite a lot when I was younger, and I speak Spanish, so a lot of the dishes are like the kind of things I'd have while I was abroad. Because when I was younger, my parents were like, "Oh, don't you just want some chips or something?" I'm like, "No, I want to try the local food." Um, and my brother, on the other hand, was like, "No, just give me chips, chips or something." I'm like, "Yeah, but you've come all this way. You've come all this way. You just try it. Like, if you don't like it, cool." Um, so and also, what's quite good about tapas is, as a vegetarian, there's lots of vegetarian
Yeah.
tapas. So like, you can have all the cheese boards and the olives, and there's like plenty of vegetable-based food like patatas bravas and sort of the and stuff like that, like sort of
Yeah.
Mediterranean veg and stuff. It's quite good, but it's also good for Chloe because of course she's not a vegetarian, and there's loads of stuff like you got chorizo and sort of cured meats and stuff, like that.
Yeah.
So it's quite good, and also they've got a really nice. In Sheffield, it's probably the bar with the biggest different selection of rum that you could possibly want, and so it's like I'm definitely going to be sampling some of that rum. Um, but also
The first one I've got is Dizzy Heights.
Dizzy Heights is, I'm guess that's a don't fall kind of level then.
Oh no, it's like you've got to cross a load of like spinning platforms and that.
Ah, yeah.
There we go. And only 41 people out of 60 can qualify in the first round.
Christ, that's
You can even
intense.
you can even grab people and everything.
You can grab them.
Yeah, there's a mode as well. What is actually like Takeshi's Castle? You know where you have to burst through where you have wooden wall, wooden doors,
Oh yeah,
or
yeah.
wall. Is the game mode like that?
One of my favourite bits of Takeshi's Castle was the maze. When they were getting chased around the maze,
Oh yeah,
and like that guy would have the stuff on his hand, and if you were covered in sort of it was all either black or green or and something. If you managed to get that on you, then you were out.
yeah.
And I remember that it was so much fun. Also, my favourite of all of them was where they had to walk across the bridge with the ball, and they had the balls been fired at them.
Oh, that was funny. I remember one episode where someone got it squaring balls by it.
My favourite one was where someone got hit in the face and just got knocked the fuck out. It was
Yeah, my favourite one, someone
balls.
got it squaring the balls.
You see, as somebody who still intends to have at least one more child before they're old, I don't want that. It's like, not right now. I still need those. It's like, Jesus. I can't imagine anything more painful. But it's no, that is still my favourite thing with the sort of where they would fire the ball. Where they'd have to hold on to one of the. It was like they were like footballs, weren't they?
Yeah.
Like you'd have to hold on to one, but it was like a golden one, wasn't it? I think you had to hold on to
Yeah.
or something. But if you it was just don't fall as well. God, that was funny. Oh my God, this guy cannot drive.
I can see that.
How am I supposed to land a shot on this Spartan laser dude? Oh my Christ. You know what? That was a pain in the ass. How? It's like I couldn't have shot that Wraith even if I'd wanted to.
What? Scorpion?
No, there was a guy with a Wraith who was there as well. This guy
Oh,
here.
that one.
Yeah, and he's the one that killed us. And then it was this guy here with the Spartan laser who luckily is dead, who I was trying to shoot because he was aiming at us, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I am going to die in a minute. And then this dude's just like, I'm just gonna flip the vehicle. Why not?
Oh, this is a good course I'm on. This is a good one I'm on.
Oh yeah.
It's basically like them children's play areas.
Oh, like the
you
soft
go-
plays
you
and
go
stuff.
to. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's basically like one of those. It looks like one of those.
There's this place somewhere that's made one of those for adults, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to go.
Oh, it's I know it is.
I say it because I mean I take when it's not coronavirus.
It's jumping.
Jump
It,
Inc. It might be Jump Inc. Yeah.
it's because I go. It's because I go.
Oh, nice. That's the one near Meadowhall, isn't it?
It's in
Don Valley.
Rotherham.
Oh, there's Jump Inc. Oh, I'm thinking of Jump Around. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because I live near Meadowhall and there's Air House, Jump Around. It'll be Jump Inc. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it's in Rotherham. It's in Rotherham. I go.
Oh yeah, I'll say that's not too far. I mean, I live near Meadowhall.
I go. I go on tram with my PA. It's really good.
It sounds like fun. It's like there was this place that what they did was it was a nightclub. I mean, it sounds like a disaster waiting to happen, right? But they had it where they had a ball pit in a nightclub.
Okay.
Like they had a room that they turned into a ball pit. I'm like, you as if somebody's sick in that, no one's going to be able to go in there, right? And you know, drunk people tend to throw up.
I actually went to their house as well. It's really expensive.
Air House, yeah, it's. I mean, we've taken the kids there once. It was quite good. I think we had an offer or something that we got through Groupon or something.
Alright.
We had like a discount anyway. We took the kids there, and it was. I mean, it looked great. I mean, what I didn't quite like was when I was trying to tell Esther it was lunchtime, and I had to run around the what felt like a salt course for an adult. Like I do not have the energy I once did. Please don't make me do this again.
Yeah, like you know when I go every time I go to like jumping in Rotherham,
Yeah.
which is basically jumping, but it's instead of trampolines, it's inflatables.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh my god, the first 10 minutes there, my lungs are dying.
For the first 10 minutes, you just struggle.
The first 10 minutes I cannot. The first 10 minutes when I cannot breathe.
I don't.
Literally cannot. I'm struggling to. It literally hurts to breathe.
Oh no. I'm gonna say I've never been, but it's like for adults, isn't it? And it's like.
Yeah, and we go. And we usually go for like 3 hours.
Oh my god.
We go for 3 hours, and first 10 minutes literally kills me.
Does your PA do it as well then, or?
Oh yeah, they come on with me as well. Yeah.
Oh Jesus. You're just like, this is really fun. They're just there going.
No.
They're just there following you like
I usually go. I know I don't drink all day, but like I usually go for like 3 drinks.
Oh yeah,
when I'm down there.
I'd have to take like a
my God.
I'd have to take one of those litre bottles of water or something. Like and I'd probably go through that. I say if you're doing that much like exercise, it's important to like not dehydrate because you will just collapse. So where's this Wraith dude taking me? It's a shame that they didn't implement having the anti-air wraiths in Halo 3 Forge. You know, in the Forge mode for this, like, if you could put AA wraiths on maps, that'd have been cool.
Yeah.
I remember there was a mod where you could get in an AA wraith.
Yeah.
That was interesting. I think one of my favourite maps of all time was the one on this one where you could where basically you had to overload the map. I remember that was something that me and my friends used to do all the time on this game, just overload maps and see what disappeared. So like I remember we overloaded Epitaph and all the hologram doors disappeared. You know, all the shield doors just vanished.
Yeah.
We overloaded Sand Trap and all the mines stopped working outside. We used to do it with Narrows, and Narrows was quite funny because the laser bridge in the middle where the rocket launcher spawns, that disappeared. And the grav lifts all stopped working. We just used to like overloading the map, and what we'd do is we used to do that by having infinitely spawning trip mines. You know, so like they constantly spawned.
Yeah.
and so you just kept tossing trip mines until things started going wrong. And then what we used to do just for shits and giggles is we'd walk into the massive pile of trip mines, and then we'd see how far we could get ourselves propelled across the map.
Yeah. So also, so you know, to get these 3 hours that jump in King
Mm.
Harbor, you've got to go on. You've got to go on a certain day.
Oh, it's a specific day.
Yeah, it's on a specific day you can get these 3 hours.
Oh, what do you have to do? Like, do you just is it just like an offer that they do 3 hours for a certain price, or?
No, it's just like a sort of specific days.
Okay.
So what they do is,
Sorry.
when you first go, you have to sign like a safety thing,
It's like a waiver.
a waiver, so they're not all responsible if you do something stupid.
Well, that's good because I mean, places like that are it's like if you're dealing with stupid people, it's a death trap.
And then you've got to do, and then you have to watch a safety video before you go in.
Oh, is it like so things you can't do kind of thing?
Yeah, and what kind of conditions you can't go on with.
Yeah, well that makes sense. If someone's got like COPD or a serious lung problem, they probably shouldn't be on there, kind of thing.
Yeah, like if you've got lung problems or you're pregnant.
Or if you've got a heart problem, a serious heart condition. Yeah, I can see a few conditions where if you go on there, you're probably just signing a death sentence.
Yes, come on, I'm gonna qualify for the first round. There we go. I'm in the first 40. I'm in the first 42.
Oh, sweet. Play. So I should be getting those upgrades for my Dark Lord deck tomorrow, and I want to just mess around with my deck lineup. After the testing
Yeah.
we did, I got some good feedback in terms of
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
the,
Well, what I'll do is I'll tell you when I next go down there.
oh yeah,
For like for 3 hours,
yeah.
and then I'll mention it to you and like see if you can make it down.
Yeah, I mean, if I can, I'll say I'm.
Because it is a lot of fun. It's exhausting, but a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I mean that's always the best kind. It's like, I mean that's the thing. It definitely sounds really fun.
Oh, it is. Just prepare to be very exhausted afterwards.
Oh yeah, I'll wear some. I'm gonna say I'll try and wear less spiky clothes because I usually
Yeah,
I wear a jacket with spikes all over it all.
yeah. I'm prepared to sweat a lot.
Oh yeah, I'll just wear my clothes that I wear for yoga because they're designed for that. They're like exercise.
I bought like a special set of I bought a special pair of trousers which I've got like just for that.
You see, that's what I mean. I've got like oh my god, there's someone whose service tags uwu again.
Yeah.
Why? Why? There's no for hires in this game.
Are you sure about that?
John fucking Cena. I keep seeing these offers for this something called because you know how you've got like you're saying where you are, you've got like a mini fridge for drinks and stuff. Is it a fridge? It's a fridge or something for drinks you've got near you or something.
I bought a fridge freezer in my room.
Fridge freezer, fair play, fair. Because I was looking at buying like a mini fridge, but then I also looked at this thing called Beer Eagle, which is basically you buy a cask of beer, like a mini cask, and basically what it does is it keeps it cool. If you keep it plugged in, you can just pull a pint whenever you want.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I really think that's a great idea, but also dangerous because this is where I work from home. And if I'm having a bad day, I don't want to be like, just a minute, I'm just going to pour myself a beer while I'm not saying I do that, I'm saying the temptation would be there. And it's like, I could live without the temptation to do that. But then also, I think I think we should, as long as people don't get drunk, I think beer should be allowed at work. But that's just me. Do you know that? Did you know in the past people used to drink beer for breakfast?
Oh God.
And the reason for that is it used to contain a lot of carbohydrates and sort of it used to have really good. Well, that's why you have there's types of ale called a breakfast stout,
Yeah.
and it's because the way it's brewed, it was actually that was originally developed to be
Yeah.
a breakfast drink, because it was like, that's why the joke, oh, you're having a liquid breakfast today, comes from. Like, because there were people back in the day that used to drink these breakfast stouts for breakfast, and it was quite common in places, actually, especially if you were busy. If you had like a really busy job, it would be much easier to get a can of breakfast stout out of the fridge freezer, and drink that and then go to work, than it would be to, say, cook up ham and eggs or something. You know what I mean? And it's like, I think that's I think that's interesting.
It's the Takashi's Castle Road, DoorDash, man.
Oh, the DoorDash thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, I'm on it now.
But yeah, it's like I was looking this up actually, because when I first encountered at my local, not necessarily like a proper pub, more like an ale house. It's, that where they have more kind of like harder to find beers or ales, which are kind of like, again, rarer beers, not something you'd find like in the supermarket per se. Well, you would nowadays, but at the time. So ales were kind of like, everyone goes, oh, that's just hipster beer. It's like, no, they're just kind of like beers that aren't stellar and like Carling. Anyway, and it's them, and it's like, and I saw this one when I went to a beer festival called a breakfast stout, and I was like, what does that mean? And then that's when the guy told me, it's like, oh, back in like the 40s or the 30s, this was a thing. This was a thing, like, especially in like middle America, where people had like long hour jobs and stuff. And I was like, so you're telling me if I'd have been born 70 years ago, it was socially acceptable for me to have beer for breakfast?
Oh no, I didn't. Oh, come on.
I thought you were about beer for breakfast. We said, "Oh, come on!" I'm like, that sounds like pretty much everyone just wants to beer for breakfast. I'm like, well, if that's your response to beer for breakfast, you're just not drinking the right beer. It's like in Spanish culture, and even in other cultures, but especially in Spanish culture, they believe that there's a drink called a Bloody Mary, which is vodka and tomato juice and Tabasco sauce, which doesn't sound nice, but it can be if it's done right. Trust me. At first I was like, ugh, and then I thought I'll give one a try. In a lot of Mediterranean countries, that's seen as a hangover cure, because you give your body a little bit of alcohol and it takes the hangover away, basically.
Got so many people on my Twitch list is playing Fall Guys right now.
Any time there's a new game, it happens, doesn't it? It's like, so I suppose it's like the reason I'm not playing stuff like that is because I'm waiting for, well, there's Halo Infinite I'm waiting for, and of course the new World of Warcraft expansion, which will be coming out around the same time. Because Infinite is set for a sort of fourth quarter release, as is World of Warcraft Shadowlands. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they launch the same week. Just to make my streaming life difficult, because I'm like, I want to play the Halo campaign, but I want to level up on Shadowlands, but I want to... But the reason I'm taking a World of Warcraft break is because I'm waiting for Shadowlands. And it's like, I've got a feeling that Shadowlands is coming in November. So that would also be around the time that Infinite's supposed to launch. Give or take a week or so. Also, Cyberpunk is coming out as well.
Yeah.
And I definitely want to play Cyberpunk. Because that game has Keanu Reeves in it. as a character, not as a John Wick needs your help in Fortnite. All he needs is your mum's credit card details. It's like, God. I find it weird how many different characters have had a Fortnite cameo now.
Yeah, so have you heard about Halo Infinite multiplayer?
Free to play.
Yeah.
I think that could be interesting, and the reason I say that is that I think that the reason they're going to do it is because it's a launch title for the new Xbox. It may interest people who haven't already played Halo into buying Halo. Like, you know, if they can play the multiplayer free and they go, actually, I want to buy the campaign now, or I can play for free but only on, say, the core maps. Then what that does is, I suppose, it's not so much encouraging the microtransactions as much as it is encouraging people to try the game. And as long as they don't ruin it with, like, buy this epic Fortnite skin, I mean Halo skin, then that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it being free to play. It's just as long as they don't start putting paywalls in. I mean,
that's what everyone's worrying about. That it's the microtransactions.
I mean,
it's free.
The reality is every single modern multiplayer game has some form of microtransactions. The reasons, like look at the new Call of Duty, you know, Modern Warfare that came out at sort of the end of last year.
Yeah.
Like that, you can still unlock your weapons and progress, and you know you can't pay to win on that game. However, you can get cosmetics like new weapon skins. Now for me, as long as it's not rec packs, and it's like, let's say you unlock, I don't know, let's say you can unlock the recon armor, and you have to unlock it in the base game, but they release like a but you can buy like a, I don't know, like a tiger print skin for it or something. Like, okay, yeah, I mean, like, it's not affecting my gameplay in any way. I think there'll be a season pass, which again is fine as long as it doesn't have, like, again, pay to win. I think season pass is fine if it's just for, like, if you get, it's like when Destiny had a season pass, and it was you got them.
Yeah, everyone's predicting is with battle pass like Paladins.
I think what you're probably reasonably looking at with that is, I think there will be a battle pass. I think it will be mainly if you buy this, there's like some kind of cosmetic reward, like maybe a helmet or something that you know, or a pattern for a helmet. And I think that it'll be like you unlock the map pack. You know, like you basically, if you buy this, you get all the map packs at a discounted price. Like, as in, so it works out cheaper to buy the pass than it does to buy the individual map packs, which not everyone's going to buy. Especially if it's free to play multiplayer, some people won't be bothered. But I think giving the player the freedom of choice to buy a battle pass. Most modern multiplayer games have some kind of battle pass style thing now. Halo 5 didn't, but that's because it came out just before the battle pass craze started. And I get it, because the reason that these companies make battle passes is to make people have a reason to come back to play the game.
Yeah.
Because they go, oh yeah, I bought the battle pass for that game. There's some new maps. I'll load Halo back up and have a look at what it is. I mean, I already bought it, kind of thing. I bought it. You know, it's like, for me that's okay.
Yeah.
As long as it's not a system where it's pay to win. Like, oh, you get extra damage on your weapons or something if you buy the battle pass. You know, something stupid like that. Sorry, I'm yawning. But yeah, I think as long as it's within reason. So, for example, cosmetic stuff, like, oh, you could unlock this weapon skin, or you can unlock this version of a helmet that's already in the game. So, say, again, tiger print recon armor or something like that doesn't bother me as such. Again, it depends on what they include in the battle pass, or what's included in the what can you buy. You know, what level of what level of purchasing are we talking about? Like, is there a as long as the purchasing doesn't give somebody an advantage over you in the multiplayer, then and it's just cosmetic, like, oh, you can buy a neon pink visor if you want. It's not in the base game, but we're selling it for, I don't know. Does anyone want this neon pink uwu visor? Then fine.
Yeah.
You know, might be my guest. That's what I didn't like about Rex. I didn't. That's what annoyed me about rec packs, because if it had just been cosmetics, like you could get variations of the armor with patterns on through rec packs, and you could buy those, fine.
Yeah.
But the fact you got Warzone boosts, Warzone weapons, XP boosts and stuff, and I was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't pay to win, it was pay to have a slight advantage. So I'm hoping what we see is that they've learned from what not to include in paywalls, if that makes sense. Like, you know, I'm hoping that they've learned what not to include in paywall, because I think if they make the same trappings as Halo 5, they're just going to have the same complaints, you know? And I don't think they want to risk it after 5 years of developing a new game. Like, they don't want to Awesome Boss 1200 quit. Okay, well, not that awesome then, are you, man?
Bumble chums.
Did you say Boom Boo Chums?
No, stumble chums. I've just got an achievement.
I was like, I have no idea what you just said, and I feel like I'm having an aneurysm. I have no idea what you just tried to say to me.
I just leveled up to 3 and just got a lot of new pattern.
Oh,
Level 4 actually. 4. Level 4 now.
And it's
So
like,
that's it.
what? I mean, say they said that they're saying that build, they did confirm it wasn't from January, but it was an older build.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that's fine, because they've got time. Do you know what I mean? It's not current.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that, because, like, as I said, and they were like, oh, why does this look so bad? It's like, well, it is an old, it might not be super old, but it's an older build, so we can't judge the current game by an older build.
Yeah.
And I get it, but it's like, I think that really what they should have thought about, maybe we could recapture this footage in the newest build. Like, but yeah. I mean, I expect that by the end of this month we'll have seen some multiplayer.
Yeah.
And they've said that. I mean, I expect some multiplayer. I just want to see how Infinite plays online. I mean, the campaign, as long as it's a decent story, I'm happy with it. In terms of the multiplayer, that's what I really want to see, because that's the meat and potatoes. That's what you're going to be playing a lot of, you know. Like, that's the key. It's like, okay, so the campaign's great, but what am I going to be getting angry at people on the internet for a few years? Like, am I going to want to play this game for years? Like, I'm coming back to Halo 3 and playing this. I do, like, I'm, you know, it's coming back to Halo 3 after all these years still feels good.
I'm trying to come back to Halo, but I've been like, but not having the friends to play it anymore.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I mean, I don't either at the moment, because I play on PC. I mean, I think that's definitely going to obviously change when Infinite comes out and it's available across platforms. I think that's going to be really, really good.
Yeah, but that doesn't really help right now, though, does it?
No.
MCC not being cross-play.
No, and they've said that is on the cards, but it will be probably after Infinite.
Yeah.
They haven't said definitely after Infinite. Hey, Klepto, how's it going, dude? Klepto's in my chat. It's like, how's it going, man? It's been a while. As I was just saying to Lord Arbiter, I'm just constantly tired this week. I'm okay. I'm just really fucking tired this week. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna grab this banshee and embarrass myself. Oh, that's how I do this. Oh shit. There was no way I was gonna win. They have a wraith and a scorpion in that. I just crashed. I might as well just crash the banshee into my own face. Although this is my favourite map on Halo 3, Valhalla. I'm glad you're doing good, Klepto. Hey, hang on, someone just stole my kill, motherfucker. Like, I shot that guy and it came with somebody else's name. I was like, okay, so who stole my kill?
Oh, I got knocked out first round.
Real, so...
Last round I went up to... last round I didn't manage to get to 4th round.
Yeah, I can't win them all, dude.
Well, only 12 could qualify.
Ah, right.
Ooh, DoorDash.
Whoa,
Time to go to Cash's Castle.
Now all you need is Craig Charles to narrate you.
Oh, I wish you did that. That would have been awesome.
No winners on this time on Takeshi's Castle.
Yeah, this is basically Takeshi's Castle but cute.
Takeshi's Castle, but oh yeah, so
Yeah.
what?
Why?
Why?
I'm playing it. Yeah, I don't. I'm playing a new game.
I think I just upset somebody. So I blew up a crusty ass old scorpion that was like about to die, and I think he jumped out of my scorpion to take that scorpion. I'm like, you are gonna die after one shot, dude. There's no point. Like, might as well blow it up so they don't get back in it. But okay.
I mean, I would stream this game. I would stream this game if Aaron picks it up.
I might do. I'd say
It's fun.
got to be careful with my money this month because it's my daughter's first. It's one of my daughter's first birthday on Sunday. You see, so
Is it?
yeah, Beatrice turns 1 on Sunday.
Alright.
So she turns 1 this Sunday. So of course, a lot of money has gone on party food. For the family. I bought her a pair of Doc Martin baby sort of first walk, like, you know, like when they first start walking, but they're Doc Martens.
Yeah.
Just because they're all eyewear. So she could be just like her dad.
Yes, characters. Takeshi's Castle, but cute characters.
Takeshi's Castle, but uwu.
It's basically Takeshi's Castle with gang beast like characters.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically Takeshi's Castle turn cute and silly.
I remember when there was a Halo 3 Forge map called Takeshi's Castle.
Oh, I remember that.
I used to get.
I think I tried it.
It was so annoying.
Oh yeah, I remember trying that.
It's just like because it was a load of trick jumps and stuff.
Let's go. Aha! Oh, none of us made it across. Well, some of us did.
I'll take that rocket launcher. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell just happened?
Yes, I made it through the moving wall.
Ah, good. Oh, no. I walked into...
Made it through the swinging balls.
Ah, yeah. I walked through this little cave on Valhalla thinking, oh, this will be quiet. There was a rocket launcher on the floor. I'm like, I guess I'll take that, but I don't trust why that's here.
There we go, qualified.
I just fired a grenade into there and got a killjoy. I'm like, someone was sat in there with a shotgun, definitely.
Yeah, top 50%.
That's pretty good.
So that's a lot towards my leveling.
Oh, do you get like rank up points and stuff in there then, or?
You can, yeah, you level up to unlock more cosmetic stuff.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? I was wondering about. It's like, is there perks or is it?
No, and you level up, also level up to unlock currency.
Oh yeah.
Now we've got to get the eggs.
Eggs.
Yeah, in the current game what I'm playing now, you've got the team with most amount of eggs wins.
Oh, okay. Man. Fudgesicle.
Alright, so red have the most. Oh, ooh, take the gold eggs, take the gold eggs.
Just got a text message off my buddy going, "Are you awake?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm streaming, so I can't answer the phone if that's what you're suggesting."
Sleep streaming.
Sleep streaming. I imagine that there is probably somebody out there who streams their sleep.
Yeah, we're out of this. We've lost this. We ain't got a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone's wobbly nose. Even though Red have the most, they're just wobbly nose.
Really.
Yeah.
I can't spell today.
Oh my, yeah, and we can't even steal from. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. You ain't even. They ain't stolen from each other, they've just stolen from us.
Yeah.
The ones with the least eggs.
I suppose they're trying to eliminate the lower teams then, I guess.
Yeah, I think I think one of our guys just gave up and just stopped moving.
Ah, yeah.
I don't know what they were doing because Reds had the most. So.
Ugh. God, why am I so tired tonight?
I don't know. I'll probably stream this sometime. I don't know.
Definitely
when.
do it, dude.
I just don't know when my CPU will to handle it.
You can always test it. I think my friend might be a bit. One of my friends might be a bit drunk. I literally just saw a message from him on Facebook, which said,
Yeah.
it said looking for somebody who can make banana bread, but it's not too expensive. I'm like, eh? Just Google it. It's not hard to make banana bread.
I'm just gonna like grab a drink because it's hot.
It's really warm. I've got the window open, but it's not helping. One annoying thing is that this headset's like sticking to my skin because I've got to keep my new tattoo moisturised.
Yeah.
I've got to keep it moisturised till it stops peeling. It'll only be a couple more days. It's just.
Alright then. Next game is 60 people.
Oh god. There's somebody whose gamer tag in this is shoot their knees. I'm like, did he learn this from PewDiePie when he goes for the knees in every fighting game? one of my favourite ones. That he does like a VR thing, where
Yeah.
some VR fighting game, and all he does is punch people in the knees.
Oh, not seesaw. This one's annoying. Oh god. No, that's not good.
Eliminate.
Only 37 people can qualify this first round.
Oh right, so it's a smaller margin.
It's random, I think. I think it's just like random how many people can actually qualify.
Oh, almost got a triple kill there. That sucks.
Oh. No, do not tip it out. Don't tip it this way, you idiots.
Triple kill. Simp. Simp. Ugh, look at that simp.
Yes. Right, next set of seesaws now. This should be interesting.
Ah, fuck. Simp.
Yes, come on, yes, qualified, I qualified. Yes. I qualified the first round.
How the hell did I unload a whole missile pod into that guy and it took all of the missiles from it to kill him?
Oh, round over, top 20%. Good. Oh, that means they're going to the top 20% who qualified for that round.
Ah, any games that are coming out that I'm excited for, man? Yeah. So Cyberpunk, the Assassin's Creed Viking game, Halo Infinite, and World of Warcraft Shadowlands. As well, and those are the ones I'm excited for, Klepto. How about yourself? Is there any that you're looking forward to?
Oh god, I've actually never played this one.
GTA 6. Oh man, they should just announce it already. Well,
Who isn't in GTA 6?
well, I want GTA 6 because the rumors are it's in Vice City, and I'm like, yeah, I'll play that.
I want him to finally set in Britain.
Grand Theft Auto in the UK, that'd be cool. Where would they do it though? London?
Yeah, I should imagine it will London.
They should do Sheffield.
Oh, yeah. Come on, guys. I'm just have to play defense here because
Hmm.
otherwise we're gonna lose.
I'd like GTA 6 to be set in Vice City though. I would love that.
You already had a Vice City though.
I know it, but it's like, you know how GTA 5 they went back to the kind of San Andreas setting. Grand Theft Auto London, it was a real thing. Oh,
Yes,
PS1
my
and
Yellow
PC.
Team's
Ah,
Yellow Team's about to get taken out because they don't have any.
I didn't know that,
Yes.
dude. I didn't know that there was already a London GTA.
Oh yeah, there is. It's the PS1 version, I think.
Well, it needs to come out. There needs to be a new version.
But there's an older one. PS4 and PC.
There needs,
Yeah.
there needs to be another one where you can pick what kind of. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
bird's
but I
eye.
mean, yeah, but a London one, not Bird's Eye View, yeah. I remember that.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember it. I remember playing. I
oh
remember
yeah, yeah,
playing that.
those ones. Yeah, I mean, I just love them to make a new one of that.
Yeah, like, not, yeah, but not Bird's Eye View version of it.
No. Um, one where you can play as Roadman Big Shack as an Easter egg. Big Shack.
They were.
They should make definitely make a Grand Theft Auto London where you've got the DLC pack where you can play as Jeremy Corbyn or you can play as Boris Johnson.
Oh, God.
Boris Johnson just fucking stealing cars. Come here, bloody rapscallion.
No.
They probably don't.
Come on. Oh, come on. I can never win this. I can never get to end this.
I would like a Vice City one though.
Oh, I got to round 3.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
Oh, level up. I just got a crown. I just unlocked currency.
I just unlocked currency. This sounds like capitalism, but with extra steps.
Not that we want to spend it on right now, though, because these are like your special.
Oh, those have facilities for that. Oh yeah, didn't get the Big Shack meme. No, I didn't get that one. It went over my head. Forgive me, I'm tired. As long, well, there should. It needs to exist.
Next level unlock pigeon feet. And I unlock raspberry colour, squiggly camo, pigeon costume.
Pigeon costume.
Yeah, you can as a pigeon.
It's my friend's having girl trouble. That's why he's asking me. Crash Bash. Crash Tag Team Racing. Crash, oh yeah, Crash Bash. Crash Bash would be amazing.
1,000 kudos.
I'd like. I mean, it probably wouldn't happen, but I'd like Manhunt to get a remake from the original PlayStation. I believe it is Manhunt.
You can even play. You can get a hot. You can even unlock a hot dog costume.
God. The new
At level 19.
the new Far Cry looks interesting. Skate 4, yeah, man. Yeah.
You can unlock a chicken.
Chicken, oh my god. I mean, who isn't excited for Skate 4?
You can even play the pineapple.
how come I end up being the relationship guru for all my friends?
I was the same when one of my friends, even though I've never been in a relationship.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. It's just weird because I think my friend comes to me for advice on that because obviously I'm engaged with like 2 kids now, and I used to be the one who had relationships that were an absolute mess. So
Yeah,
I've sorted myself out. He's like, dude, what should I do? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not your.
like someone I know from school kept phoning, like this was a few years back now, kept phoning me,
Yeah,
like um, so like, can you give advice on this on girls and
hmm.
relationships? I'm like, dude, I keep telling you, I've never been in a relationship.
That's the thing. It's interesting because I think like at the moment my friend he's not been in a relationship for a good year or so, and he's he's looking for a partner, which is fair enough. I think he's overdue meeting somebody nice, and he has kind of met somebody, but he's not sure how he feels. Basically, he's like, it's okay. So to keep it very vague, Klepto, this person who I know has met somebody who they kind of get along with, but he's not been in a relationship for a while, and essentially, I saw this meeting happen, and I think that they get on really well, and I know they do, and I know they both like each other, maybe in slightly different ways at some points, but still, um, he I think his problem is his anxiety, because I think he's anxious that he's going to mess things up, and so he's afraid of letting himself be in a relationship. I think that's what it is. I think he's like, well, this relationship's practically fallen into his lap, but for some reason he can't pull the trigger. I'm like, yeah, that's because you're nervous. It's been like a year and a half, dude, and you're worried, and you're worried. That's only natural, but don't miss a chance just because you're a bit worried about it. If you think there's potential there, you need to pursue it. It's like, I mean, pursuing it for his own good or just to see what the hell happens. I mean, fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you only live once and you only regret every chance you don't take. It's like the only things you should regret are the opportunities you don't take. And I think that these two, because I know both of the people involved as well, I know them both really well. In fact, I've known both people for a similar length of time. And every time they've hung out, even when they've kind of both been in their own relationships, they've always had like a really strong kind of chemistry as friends. So I think, realistically, it wouldn't be too much of a big step for them to make that into a relationship, and it wouldn't make things weird because they were never super best friends or anything. Like, it wouldn't make things weird. I think my friend is just nervous. Exactly, Klepto. That's basically what I'm saying to him. That's literally basically what I was just saying to him, Klepto. I said, you only regret the opportunities you don't take. So, like, jump in with both feet. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It either goes down in flames or it, like, it works really well. And at that point, well, if it doesn't work out, you can at least say you tried.
Or like every time I tried, then.
Yeah, well, it's like this is the thing though. It's like if you'd never tried, then you would have never known. If you'd have gone, oh, I'll just wait. It's like the problem with my friend. He's a very indecisive person. Very indecisive, and he lets his indecision get the better of him, and he misses opportunities for things in his life because he doesn't take chances. He likes to play things too safe. And to me, it's like there's no risk here. These two have been friends for a long time, so if it doesn't work, and it's not right, then I don't think that their friendship is forever ruined. Because if they're not compatible, they're both adults, and they'll be able to go, look, we're not compatible in that way. We tried. I just said to him, look, if you're holding back because you're nervous, or you're not sure what's going to happen, nobody knows what's going to happen. If you try and it doesn't work, then at least you can say you tried to make things work. If you don't try and then you regret it later, what I'm going to say to you is, well, dude, you should have taken the chance that you had. Because no doubt, give it 6 months, if he doesn't take the opportunity and nothing else comes his way that he's happy with, he's not waiting for something better to come along or anything like that. He just doesn't know how he doesn't know how he feels, but he knows that that they're compatible. So I'm like, so you know that you guys have a chemistry, you know that you like each other, but you just don't know what's next. I'm like, well, explore what's next, meet up, hang out, talk about it. They're talking about it now. I'm like, but I can't tell you what to do. If I tell you what to do, I'm gonna go, yeah, go for it and see what happens. Because at the end of the day, you literally have one life, and if you spend the whole time going, oh, I better not, just in case, for your entire life, then it's like you're going to end up miserable. You're going to be old and miserable, and you'll go, oh, I wish I'd done this, or I wish I'd tried to do this. And that's it. And for me, the key thing is to just, like, for a good example of this is that when I first met Chloe, I knew I liked Chloe, and I knew she got a daughter, and I was really nervous about that. Esther. I knew she'd already got Esther, and I was like, oh, God, I don't know. Like, I mean, I was like, yeah, I'm fine with it, but there was part of me that was like, can I do this? And I could, and now we've got a kid together as well, and we're just one family, and it's a non-issue. It's like, if I hadn't taken that opportunity, then that means my entire life would have been different for the last 3 years.
I think I'm going to stick with the all invisible option.
I mean, I would say there's no right or wrong answer, and it's whatever works for people, right? So if some people aren't into taking risks and they'd rather play things safe, then if that's what makes them content, then fine. But I know exactly what this guy's like, this friend of mine, and he often finds himself regretting things he didn't do. He'll often go, oh, if only I'd done this, if only I'd done that, and now he's got something where there is definitely something he can do in this situation, and if he doesn't take it, then all he's going to do is end up regretting it. Because I know exactly what he's like. It's happened before. But he obviously, do you know what I mean? Like, you can't tell somebody what to do. But what I can do is say to him that I think that if he lets an opportunity just pass him by, when it's something that he wants, and it's something that he would probably actually be very happy with. I mean, I can't predict the future. I can read tarot cards, but I can't actually see the future. I can see what the future may hold with tarot cards. But it's like I say, I genuinely think that this is something that he should explore. And I wouldn't say that to him because I don't want him to get hurt. But also, he needs to learn that he can't. The way that he wants to live doesn't afford him the ability to just go, oh, I better not. Because he's very much an opportunist and he believes in taking the opportunities that are given to you, right? So, for him to not take an opportunity like that, um, then it's like, I just find that so strange. And it's because he's not sure, and I know why he's not sure. It's because he's nervous. Oh, Klepto, yeah, I'll definitely do your tarot cards another time, dude. I mean, they're not with me, they're downstairs, and I don't want to wake the kids up right now. I'll definitely do you a tarot reading, though, man, if you want it. Definitely up for doing you a tarot reading sometime, though, man. I'm fine with that. I could do with doing some readings. I've only done personal readings for the last few weeks, so it's an experience, man. Some people find that what's said is very relevant. Some people find it's like it doesn't feel like it tells them anything. It also, I think it depends on receptivity. So you've got sometimes the messages can be vague, and I'm not talking horoscope vague. I'm talking about it might not be a direct message about something you're expecting it to be. But yeah, man, I'll definitely do the tarot reading for you. I can do that. Oh, I mean, it won't be tonight, obviously, but I will do one. Game over. Okay. So, I'm actually going to cut the stream there now because it's nearly an hour and a half. I am getting tired, so I will be doing a stream again on Friday night. I am shattered, so I do apologise.
What are you going? What are you going? What are you planning on streaming on Friday?
It'll probably be Edo Pro, probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and alternate it. So one day it's Edo Halo, Edo Halo. Do you know what I mean? So it's a good mix.
Yeah.
So we don't get bored of either. I'm gonna go and try and give my friend some life coaching advice, and I'm gonna try and get some sleep. So thanks a lot to everyone for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all next time.